2 weeks ago, I got a call from the school. It was Lucas's literature teacher, Mr. Martins. He asked me to come there urgently, but didn't want to give details over the phone. My heart raced. I caught the first available bus, still in my work uniform, imagining the worst. Accident? Fight? Drugs? When I arrived, Mr. Martins took me to his room. And there was Lucas sitting head down, with red eyes from crying so much. My heart shattered. Before I could hug him, Mr. Martins asked me to wait. He said he needed to show me something first. He took out his phone and started playing a video. It was from the school hallway, from that same day. In the video, Lucas was walking alone through the hallway, as always. His clothes were simple, faded jeans, too big for him, held up with an old belt. A plaid shirt that clearly had belonged to someone bigger. Sneakers with duct tape holding the side that had come loose. Then, a group of 5 boys appeared. I recognized some of them. Children of wealthy families in town. All with brand-name clothes, expensive sneakers, watches shining on their wrists. Their leader, a blond boy named Bruno, blocked Lucas's path. Bruno, in the video, look who's here. The school beggar. The others laughed. Lucas tried to dodge, but they surrounded him. Boy 2, dude, where did you get those clothes? From the trash. Girl in the group, seriously Lucas, aren't you ashamed to walk around like that? You're an embarrassment to the school. I watched that with trembling hands. But the worst was yet to come. Bruno got closer, looking Lucas up and down with disgust. Bruno, you are nothing, Lucas. Understand? Nothing. A 0 on the left. Your parents are such failures they can't even buy decent clothes for their son. At that moment, I saw my son lower his head even more. His shoulders shook. And then, in an almost inaudible whisper in the video, he murmured, Lucas, my dad is dead. The boys laughed even louder. Bruno, better for him. At least he doesn't have to see the embarrassment you've become. That's when Mr. Martins appeared in the video. Mr. Martins, a man in his 50s, with gray hair and a calm but firm presence, entered the hallway. Mr. Martins, in the video, what's going on here? The group turned around, some with defiant expressions, others trying to look innocent. Bruno, nothing, teacher. Just talking. Mr. Martins, talking? Interesting. Because from my point of view, I saw a group of cowards attacking someone alone. Bruno opened his mouth to protest, but the teacher raised his hand. Mr. Martins, no. Now you're going to listen. You mocked Lucas's clothes. Said he's nothing. That he's an embarrassment. The teacher paused, looking each of them in the eyes. Mr. Martins, but do you know what Lucas was hiding under that embarrassing outfit? Everyone fell silent. Lucas looked up, surprised. Mr. Martins, he was hiding the fact that 3 months ago, when our school caught fire and we lost the entire library, Lucas donated every cent he had saved to help rebuild it. $400 that he saved for 2 years doing small jobs in the neighborhood. My hand went to my mouth. I didn't know this. Lucas never told me. Mr. Martins, continuing, you know what else he was hiding? The fact that every Tuesday and Thursday, after class, he stays here at school to give free tutoring to elementary children who struggle with math. Without charging anything. Without asking for recognition. Bruno and the others were looking at the floor now. Mr. Martins, and you know what else he was hiding under those clothes you ridiculed so much? A heart that's worth more than all your brand-name sneakers, expensive watches, and designer clothes combined. The teacher approached Lucas and placed his hand on his shoulder. Mr. Martins, Lucas, look at them. Lucas raised his eyes, still with tears streaming down his face. Mr. Martins, these boys here are going to learn a lesson today that no book can teach. Wealth isn't in what you wear, but in what you carry inside here. He pointed to his own chest. Mr. Martins, turning to the group, you said he's nothing? Let me tell you something. Lucas is everything you should be and aren't. He has empathy, he has generosity, he has humility. He understands that a person's value isn't measured by the price of their clothes. Mr. Martins, and you? You have everything materially, but you're poor where it really matters. Poor in character. Poor Poor in humanity. Poor in respect. Bruno with a small voice teacher we didn't know. Mr. Martins. And did you need to know? Did you need to know his story to treat him with basic respect? Is that what your parents taught you? That you should only respect people who have money? Absolute silence in the hallway. Mr. Martins, you have two choices now. You can continue being the people you were today, measuring others by appearance, by what they have. Or you can learn from Lucas and start measuring people by what they are. The video ended. Mr. Martins turned off his phone and looked at me. Mr. Martins, Mrs. Helena, I brought you here not because Lucas did something wrong, but because he did everything right. And he deserves for someone to know that. I couldn't hold back the tears. I hugged my son so tight I thought I might break him. And he cried like he hadn't cried since his father died. Helena, whispering to Lucas, why didn't you ever tell me? About the donations, about the tutoring, about the bullying. Lucas, because you already work so hard, Mom. Already do so much for me. I didn't want to be one more problem. And about helping others. I didn't think I needed to tell. I just did what I thought was right. Mr. Martins sat with us. Mr. Martins, Mrs. Helena, your son is one of the most admirable people I've met in 30 years of teaching. And it's not despite the difficulties you face. It's because of them. Because you taught him what really matters. In the following days, something incredible happened. Bruno and the other boys apologized publicly to Lucas, in front of the whole school. They started a fundraising project to buy new books for the library. But the most impressive was Bruno. He sought out Lucas personally and asked to be his friend. For real. And Lucas, with that huge heart he has, accepted. Today, 3 months later, Bruno is completely different. He also started tutoring with Lucas. He stopped showing off and judging others. And when I asked Lucas how he managed to forgive him so easily, he said something I'll never forget. Lucas, Mom, Dad always said that the best people aren't the ones who never fall, but the ones who learn to get up and help others get up too. Bruno fell. Now he's learning to rise. This story taught me something I want to share with all of you watching. We live in a world obsessed with appearances. With clothes, cars, houses, social media followers. We measure people's worth by what they have, not by what they are. But the truth is that the richest people I've met in my life never had much money. They were rich in love, kindness, generosity. Like my son. Like Mr. Martins. Like so many others who live simple but extraordinary lives. If you're going through something similar, if you're being judged, ridiculed for your financial situation, your clothes, your house, I want you to know, you are not your circumstances. You are your choices. You are your character. You are the good you do in the world, even when no one is watching. And if you're someone who has judged others by appearance, there's still time. As Bruno learned, it's never too late to change. It's never too late to start seeing people for real. Lucas continues wearing thrift store clothes. Continues riding the bus. Continues being the same humble boy as always. But now he walks with his head held high. Because he knows what he always knew deep in his heart, he's not anything those boys said. He's everything he chose to be. And no one can take that away from him. If this story touched your heart, if it made you reflect on how you treat the people around you, I ask you a favor. First, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to receive more real and inspiring stories like this. They can change your life perspective. Second, leave a like on this video so more people can see this message and understand the true meaning of human value. Third, and most important, share this story. Tag that person who needs to hear this. Whether it's someone suffering from bullying, or someone who needs to learn to see beyond appearances. Share on your social networks, in family groups, with your friends. And in the comments, tell me, have you gone through something similar? Have you been judged by appearance? Or have you judged someone and later regretted it? Your story can inspire and help other people. Let's create a chain of empathy and respect here. Remember, true wealth is in what we are, not in what we have. See you in the next video. A hug, and never forget, you are so much more than you appear to be.